There we go. Welcome in, everybody. For the love of God, I really hope my capture is going to work. There we go. And I fixed my chat window thing. So everybody should be happy about that. I am so sorry that we are starting so late, y'all. My computer decided to freak the fuck out. Which honestly was pretty on par for the morning that I've had so far because my coffee machine also decided to freak the fuck out this morning. But we're here. It's the Archon quest. It's gonna happen. I'm so excited. What am I doing? Sup, Coco? I really gotta decide if I'm gonna pull on her or not because honestly, like, there's a part of me that's kind of like, kind of want to, but I don't know. We'll see maybe at the end of this patch. Maybe at the end of this patch I will. We will take a look. Not this. Go ahead and just do all of this nonsense. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Why do I have something glowing here? That's glowing in here. Oh, right. I haven't done any of that. Okay. I have a new little pet! Oh, I'm equipping that. Yeah, I mean, some people, it seems like some people have said her kit is really good, and some people have said her kit's not that great, but it seems like she's going to be a really good support character for some of the characters in Natlan. So, I don't know. I'm not ruling her out because I've pulled on characters just because I like their aesthetic, and I really do love her aesthetic. So, I still may pull for her, but I also have to remember that, fuck, what am I trying to say? Mauvika is going to be coming out, and I do need to be saving for her. So, we shall see. Okay. We've got a lot to do this patch. Okay, I love all the new content. We're going to start with the Archon quest. You're just going to dump head first right into it, and then we'll probably do the test run at the end of stream, just because I do want to get the primos for that. I hate Shiori, though. I mean, she's beautiful. I love her character, but I hate her playstyle, so we shall see. But we're going to do this first. All names are noble.
Boats are made for transferring command.
Oh shit, I should probably heal my people too. I didn't realize Wanderer was still dead. Let's go to an Archon statue. Everybody heal. There we go. Okay, now... Yeah, I want to navigate to this. Where am I going? Where am I going? What? Shut up, Zhongli! Oh, wait until 2 days. Got it, okay. God, if I could learn to read, I would be really fucking dangerous.
But where?
There we go. I don't know why they make you wait 2 days. I've been waiting more than 2 days now for this Archon quest. Ugh, it's so good to finally have some coffee. Ugh. Yay! Okay. Go to the Adventurers Guild. Got it. All over it. Let's fucking go. I did briefly glance at my Discord while, like, I was waiting for everything to load up and shit, and somebody said in there that I'm gonna be super into this Archon quest, so I'm very excited.
The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together.
Cool. Whatever you say,
Since
Hawaiian
we're
shirt
facing
man.
the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Is it just me, or like, are her S's weirdly sharp?
Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land.
Sure.
Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
Why was that not what was already happening? That seems pretty rudimentary, and you guys have been dealing with this shit for like 500 years at least.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
Okay, like I said, should have been plan A. Glad you guys are doing it now. Better late than never, I suppose.
So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
I don't know the meaning of the word rest.
That's the plan. We can finally stop and take a break. Keeping Natlan safe and sound is our priority now. The Mora can wait.
Fuck you, bitch. The Mora cannot wait.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
Mostly because it is, because people are dying.
Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, shit's pretty fucked, as I recall. Oh, it's our homegirl. What's up, Kachina?
Oh, hey, Kachina. Are you feeling better now?
Oh, Kachina doesn't have any voice acting lines in this? I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in more remote areas, so I came along to sign up. I'll do my best and also make sure to stay out of your way. The last thing I want is to add to your work. By the way, oh God, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she's all set and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow.
They're not, she's not talking.
The legendary forger of ancient names. Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
Like, Kachina's not speaking. There's no voice for her. I can turn Paimon up though. Like right now there's no sound.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Dude, you've already been through a lot and you're already being like... But okay, I'll up some of the sound, but Kachina just like didn't have any voice lines.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
I have to go to the people of... Right, okay. Why am I still Zhongli? I don't want to be Zhongli. Pronounce it like Silenin or Silem? I'm gonna just listen to... I hope I can listen to how they pronounce it. I just haven't heard it enough to like be able to pronounce it appropriately, but I'm hoping that there's gonna be more voice acting in this. I don't know why Kachina's voice actor isn't, like, why her... I like that the first thing they focus in on is her tail. Hello, Patel.
Yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
Oh, cool. Okay, so there is going to be voice acting in this.
Wait, are you Outlanders?
No! What makes you think that? Is it the everything about me?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
I think I've decided that if I'm gonna cosplay somebody from Natlan, I'm gonna cosplay her, because I love her whole outfit. Her whole aesthetic is super cool.
But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
I think I like her voice actor. I think her voice actor really suits her.
Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
There is a lot of hissing on the S's in this so far.
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Uh-huh.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I see your point. I see your
And
point.
those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Currently, I'm in my room enjoying the rain. I'm kind of confused. Are those guys catching fish or just hanging out because it's so fucking windy outside? Ah, they could be doing both. It's Florida. People in Florida don't take hurricanes seriously.
Rika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
I sure as shit wouldn't. I'd be like, hell no, I'm not gonna do this shit.
What else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon.
I fucking would. I'd tell her to go fuck herself.
If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
My dog is in here, and she's upset because she wants to be pet, but I'm not petting her, so Princess Sausage is voicing her displeasure. Catching fish while it's raining and windy sounds like Florida to me. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Did Kachina's voice actor just like, is this part of the voice actor strikes or something? Is that why we don't have anything for her? Because your hotel manager told you yesterday, I'm sure he told me not to go near that water. And the reason is yep, that would be the alligator. Pet her. Pat, 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 pat. Oh, you meant the alligator. I would not pet the alligator, as an FYI.
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record her heroic deeds.
Bottom line, Florida is like, even if you can see the bottom of the water, I wouldn't get into it if other people aren't getting into it. There's gators and snakes and shit. To me, Florida's kind of GTA 5 online. Yeah, that's actually a pretty fair, it's a pretty accurate description of Florida.
We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
Because it was your Wyab?
Plus,
oh, my dog! I did pet her. I reached behind my chair and I did pet her.
That the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably... I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Citlali at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that
okay.
name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person.
Oh, that is who we used. I do remember that.
I'm sure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
What if I threatened to murder her? Do you think she would help me if I threatened to do that?
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two.
Yeah.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Citlali would still want to show respect to the Archon.
I kind of doubt that she would, though.
I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Oh, we can do Kanich, right? He should like us. Fucking yes, my boy is gonna be in this! I fucking knew it. I'm so excited.
I'm unsure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Yeah, Hal's kind of a cunt, but, you know, c'est la vie.
Alright, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Hell yeah. God, my boy is back!
Hey, we'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Okay, go meet up with Kanich at the agreed upon location. Okay, where is the agreed upon location? Excellent, excellent. All according to plan. Oh, god damn it, why doesn't he have any voice acting lines? What the hell? Hold up, I gotta look this up. Is this like... Is my game broken? Oh, what? Fuck. There's no fucking English voice lines for some of them. God damn it. Oh. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person.
Put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's not a glitch. I looked it up online, so I guess the original cast doesn't have voice acting lines.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Yep. Because we all saw the hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes, and then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memories suddenly flooded her brain. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes, and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already...
Shilonen. Okay, got it. Shilonen.
Oh, Well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when
well, it's not
such a bleak reality.
I don't think it's so much that they gave us an unfinished Archon quest. It's more just there's been a strike. Kind of like the actor strike that happened recently. There's been a voice actor strike. So they're trying to negotiate for better pay and then also to keep AI out of like voice acting in general so that the companies can't just like cheap out and use AI in somebody's likeness instead of hiring that person. At least that's what I think the strike's been about. So I think that's probably why we don't have any voice lines for some of these people, just because my guess is that the strike happened and then they weren't able to record in the time given. So I guess I could always try to switch it over to the Japanese voices. I have another piece of intel to share. We pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the stadium. Aw, what? Yep, that makes sense.
See, Lolly knows him too?
That's right. Is that Ororon? How do you... Was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he has something of an odd reputation.
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most.
Cool.
I've never met Auroron, but
Auroron,
if you consider
got it.
him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right. So in a sense, Auroron and Citlali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Paimon wonders how Citlali could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether I already forgot his fucking name, joined Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Citlali is probably eager to prove that he hasn't betrayed his people, and I plan to use that as leverage. Valid.
So if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroron and the captain's whereabouts?
Yes, if you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration rather than a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Citlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Auroron situation. Yep, 2 birds with 1 stone.
We kinda owe her one anyway. Spirit speaker's down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Mollypo Kanich.
Okay, do people want me to switch it over to the Japanese voices because we can do that?
Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Your external exams are starting today. Aw, I'm sorry you missed one. Hopefully you'll be able to, fuck, I had a thought and it just fucking went away. Oh, I hope you're able to make up your exams so that it doesn't, like, hurt you or anything. I'll be heading back. Yeah, okay.
Then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Cool. Okay, do people want me to switch it over? I don't remember if I have it on my iPad. I don't remember if I have the resource pack for Japanese. Oh, I didn't know they had Dutch on here. That's cool. So, voting, do we want to change the voiceover language? Oh, damn it, never mind. I don't have it downloaded. I can't do it. Fuck, okay. Scratch that. We're just gonna have to stick with me voicing everybody. I know. We're all fucking disappointed. I'm massively disappointed. I wanted to hear Kanich more. This is some bullshit. Unfortunately, I would have to download the resource pack, so it's not gonna happen, but that's okay. Unless, well, actually, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna look at something real quick. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn off the game capture for a second. Let me take a look to see if this is gonna be possible. I just want to see if it'll kick me out of the game or if I can just, like, download it real quick. because it's only 17 gigabytes and my internet should be able to download that pretty fast. The hope is that, at least. So, okay. We are downloading the Japanese resource pack. And I can use this as an excuse to say that I studied my Japanese today. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm not going to have to study nearly as hard later today with my Japanese. Excellent. We'll keep the game language obviously in English, but we'll switch over to the Japanese for now. Oh, that's cool. I actually haven't heard any of the Japanese voice acting for any of the other characters, so this will be interesting. I wonder if Paimon will be a little bit less annoying in Japanese. Yeah, my internet's fast right now because nobody's on it. It's usually not this fast. And even with this, my guess is it's going to take probably about 10 minutes to download, but that's okay. We'll have a just chatting stream while we wait for the voiceover files to download. Is it normal to sell a 36 pack of donuts? I mean, most people, I don't... Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean a 36 pack of like Hostess donuts, or do you mean like full-size donuts? What are you talking about? You saw a reel about it, but in real life, that's crazy. I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, there are party size things where you can get like a lot of something, like donuts are included in that, but they're not just for people to like just buy and eat. Like it's usually for parties, or like, for example, when I worked at my old job, we had regular like office parties, and so we'd regularly go to like Costco and buy stuff in bulk because there was a lot of people in our office. So it was more just for that. Ma'am, come here. I can't, okay. I can't pet your belly. I'm working. So, I mean, yes, but like people don't just buy 36 packs of donuts and then like eat it. You know what I mean? 36 donuts in a pack of one that looks like a box. Yeah, that sounds like some, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not something that happens, but that's for catering. That's not for like that would be for like a big party, like a big work party, a big office party, that kind of thing. I mean, people aren't just buying that and eating it. So it's just a catering thing. And generally you don't have like, you wouldn't have that all in one box. I mean, I'm sure some people do, but generally you would have it in multiple boxes. I'm sure they did it just for like the hype of it, to be like, oh, haha. That is something I get a little, like, when I was in Japan, I hung out with a lot of Europeans because we were all living in the same, like, international dorm. And that was something that kind of annoyed me, where they would be like, all Americans have this, like, have these giant bags of things, and all of you just eat stuff like that. But they would be talking about, like, party-sized bags of chips, and I was like, we don't eat those in one sitting. That's for, like, a whole family for, like, a week or two. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, yeah, we have a lot of big food here, but it's meant to be shared, and it's meant to last, like, at the very least a week, if not longer. It's not like we're all just sitting here eating, like, giant bags of chips in one sitting. You know what I mean? Like, people don't generally do that. So it was kind of like, I get it, there's a lot of food, but it's meant to be shared, and it's meant to last a while. Because most Americans go to the grocery store once a week, if that. Sometimes it's like once every 2 weeks. So we get enough food to last for that amount of time. We're not constantly running back to the store. Today you went to In-N-Out and people were super nice. You gotta say, it's a different thing. They all have guns, but they're all super friendly. Yeah, for the most part. Also, I feel like just from my experience being, like, because I've also visited Europe, American customer service is a lot friendlier. Like, every time I went into, like, every time I went into like a fast food place in Europe, I felt like I was an inconvenience to be there and people didn't really want me there, which like I get, but you know. Yeah, Japan's super cool. I got to live there for a year and that was super, super fun. Yeah, I understand like no one can eat 36 donuts in one sitting, not even in a week. Yeah, it's probably for a party. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like living in America. I want to eventually move out of my country and never come back. But, you know, there's some things that I think the internet kind of like they make it overly dramatic. They're like, "Oh, all these Americans are eating all these things and blah blah blah." And it's like, "No, we're not. I promise." You want to explore the nightlife, but first thing, the weather. Yeah, I would be really careful about the nightlife in Florida. Things are nice during the day, but people get really drunk, and drunk people do really stupid things. Yeah, I don't think I'd recommend going out at night. At least unless, like, if you went out with friends, it would be different, but I would not recommend going out by yourself. Like, for perspective, one of the universities I went to while I was still in undergraduate school was in Washington State, which is on the West Coast. And the first year I was there, we had a shooting at a frat party that killed 4 people, and I think injured 3 others, because this guy got drunk and then his girlfriend was with this other guy, so he got super upset, so he started shooting him and like everybody around him. We had another person barricade themselves in their apartment complex, holding their roommates hostage with some kind of semi-automatic gun. SWAT team had to be called for that. And then there's just like the random machete guy. He like shows up 2 or 3 times a year and chases people with a machete and then like disappears. The cops still haven't been able to catch him. And that's like ongoing. That's like, I've graduated now from there for like, I've been graduated for like 2 years and I know the machete guy's still there. So like, that stuff's pretty common in the United States. And I didn't live in a weird area. Like that was, you know. Yo, he knows they're not respawning. Yeah. I mean, he was fine. It could have been worse, you know. Like, he never actually hurt anyone. He would just chase you with the machete for a while and then he'd run off. Okay, I'm not going anywhere at night. If you have friends, especially if you have local friends, then it's not a huge deal. But I don't recommend going out at night by yourself. I will say though, in Japan, I actually went out quite a lot at night by myself and I had no issues. It was like as an American, it was so weird to be able to walk from where I was staying in like the international dorm to a convenience store that was like 3 or 4 blocks away at night, like at 2 a.m. And I was like completely safe. Like I had no fear that something bad was going to happen to me. I had no like, there was literally, it was the weirdest culture shock to like not be afraid for your life when you leave like a specific area. Because even during the day, like I've been mugged before, like here in the States. Like I was, well, I guess calling it a mugging is probably a little over dramatic. Nothing bad happened. Ma'am, come over here then. Come here. I can't pet you if you lean really far away from me. I don't know what you want. I can't help you. I was leaving an anime convention in Seattle. Probably, that was actually like the second time I had gone to that anime convention. And this person had come out from a alleyway with a gun and was like, "Hey, give me all your money." And I just looked at him and went, "I spent all of it in the convention." Like, I was like, "I just spent all of it at the convention." And he was like, "You have a debit card?" I was like, "No, I just have cash," because I was like 15. And he was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I can give you a plushie if you want a plushie." And he was like, "Nah." And he left. And I also just left. So I don't know if you can really call that a mugging. It was pretty chill, but you know. What do you mean he's running after me with a machete? We're not playing Subway Surfers. I mean, he'd chase you for like a few feet or whatever, screaming about stuff, and then he'd wander off. Like, it wasn't any kind of... He's just a weirdo. I really want to travel to Japan, but the thing is I've never had a business trip there. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you could always go for vacation. If you ever do go for vacation, I'll recommend some really cool spots that you need to check out. You gotta go to India next week? I wish you luck going to India. The weather there would absolutely fucking obliterate me. I would die. It's really hot and humid, and I would perish. I would scrunkle up into like a little puddle of human flesh. Like, I don't handle heat and humidity well. Part of why I don't actually visit Florida. So, oh man, we're still not even halfway over to downloading these voiceover files. That's okay. It's an impromptu just chatting stream, I suppose. We'll give it another 10 minutes, and if it's still not close to being done, then we'll just have to let bygones be bygones, I suppose. You hate the sun, you can't stand it. That's so valid. In India, it gets over 50 Celsius. What is 50 Celsius? C2F. Oh. How do you spell that? Oh, it's an A. Of course it's a fucking A. I mean, like, why would... 122 degrees? Does it? What is the average temp in India? Okay. What is the hottest temperature in India? The hottest temperature ever recorded in India was 52.9 degrees Celsius, 126 degrees Fahrenheit in 2024. However, this reading was found to be incorrect due to a faulty sensor. Two other radio station or weather stations in Delhi recorded temperatures at 120 or 49 C and 49.1, 120. Okay, so it looks like it can occasionally reach 50 Celsius. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the summers where I live regularly get up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, so... I mean, okay, I guess I shouldn't say that. It gets up to... Usually it's about 110, but with the heat index, it makes it 120. So... That's why I don't leave my house in the summer here, because it's insane. The summer here is awful. For sure. Yeah, I would love to live someplace. Like, it's October, and for me... What is... Hold up. What is 98? Yeah, so it was regularly, like 2 days ago here in October. In fucking October, it was 36 degrees Celsius here. So, my great-grandfather was Indian when the British War happened between India and the UK, but from 1934, your whole family shifted to the UK. Yeah, that's fair. I have a friend, from... Like, her family's originally from Pakistan, but I think her family's lived in the UK for... Well, no, her grandparents are still in Pakistan, so I guess her parents are first-generation immigrants. But... My goal is to leave America. I would love to move away from here. Honestly, I want to live someplace where it's like constantly rainy or constantly snowy, and it doesn't like... I don't want it to get above, I gotta switch this over to Celsius because nobody uses burger units. I want to live someplace where it's like 15 degrees Celsius maximum. You know what I mean? For like most of the time. You've never been in India before? Not even with your parents? Well, I hope you enjoy it for the business trip. I hope you get to explore and like, you know, what am I trying to say? I hope you get to enjoy your time in India. I met a, I've never been to India myself, but I met a couple while I was in Japan. I was helping them through the airport because they couldn't read any Japanese. And they're from New York, but they had actually just finished up a trip in, India, and then they had decided to hop over to Japan, and they said that they really loved India. Then you can live in Lithuania. I'm also considering Ireland or Scotland. Me too. I want to live in either Japan or Switzerland. Japan is definitely... I think Japan is very nice to visit. The summers there are fucking miserable. But I don't think I'd want to live in Japan just because there's a lot of, like... I'm trying to find a way to phrase this that's, like, not... I love Japan. I have tons and tons of wonderful things to say about Japan, but I don't think that it's good to live in long term just because there's still a lot of, like... I don't want to call it xenophobia. I think that's a little bit of a strong word, but there's definitely like this sense that you'll never actually fit in or belong there. Because you're not Japanese. Like, it doesn't matter how long you've spent there. It doesn't matter like how well you can speak the language. There's always going to be like this divide between you and other Japanese people. And it does get to be a little... I found that to be a little discouraging and a little, like, alienating. Like, I felt kind of lonely while I was there. Like, if I wasn't living with other international people, I think I would have been pretty lonely while I was in Japan, which is kind of why I ultimately decided, because I was trying to think about whether or not I wanted to become, like, an English teacher in Japan. But number one, the pay is absolute fucking shit by American standards, so I was like, I can't even afford to pay off my student loans with this kind of money. But I also was just like, I don't know. It just ended up not... I think it's totally reasonable for the short term, but I think long term, it would just be kind of a drain on your mental health after a while. You can live in Japan if you're already rich, like you have a constant cash flow. Japan is great for visiting, but not for lifetime. Yeah. I mean, cost of living in Japan is like a lot lower than it is in the United States. So I was able to live off of savings for 7 months while I was in Japan. Like, the cost of living was so much lower, it was insane, at least for me. But yeah, it's definitely a great place to visit. Even if you want to stay for like several months, I think that's fine. I think they now have a digital nomad visa, so you can stay for up to 6 months, I think, on that visa. And their study visas are amazing. Like, as far as every place that I've looked for, like, studying abroad, they have, like you're allowed to work on the visa, you're allowed to do a lot of stuff, so that's nice. So there's nice things about Japan. It's just not a place I would recommend living, like, for a lifetime. Just because it is kind of, I don't know, like 7 to 9 years. The thing is you have to adapt to the Japanese tradition or you end up getting hate from your neighbors. Yeah, but to be fair, I think you should do that in any country you live in. Like, there is a certain amount, like, I guess it's a balancing act, right? Like, you shouldn't have to completely give up your own traditions from your own culture, but, like, you're also living in another place with other cultures, so, like, you should adapt to that. Like, I wasn't loud after 8 p.m. at night because I knew that that's not what you do when you're in Japan, and there's a lot of other, like, cultural rules that I think you should follow. Japanese people are really good at, like, not necessarily calling you on stuff, but, like, they make it very obvious through, like, body language that you're doing something wrong. So, but I think it's like that everywhere. Like you can't go to like I couldn't go to China and not learn the language and like expect everybody to act the way they do in America, because that's not fair. Like, I'm going to a different country. There's going to be some give and take. But yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that statement about Japan. So. Oh my god. We're almost there, guys. We're more than halfway there. Yeah, just develop a sense of respect towards their traditions. It's not like you must adopt 100%. Yeah, that's kind of what I, like, for example, I was, like, I celebrate Christmas. I'm not religious. I celebrate a non-religious Christmas. But in Japan, Christmas isn't like how it is in Western countries. Like, it's not, things aren't closed. People don't generally, like, get time off for the holidays or whatever. And I was spending it, like, by myself because I couldn't go back to see my family. But, like, I still celebrated Christmas for myself. Like, I still got myself a nice meal. I still FaceTimed with my family. I still did the presents. I did everything. But, like, I didn't expect other people on the streets to be like, oh, happy holidays, or oh, Merry Christmas, or whatever. Because, like, it's not a holiday that people really do over in Japan. It's more like a friend holiday. They treat Christmas how, like, we treat New Year's here in America. So, like, I didn't expect people to do that. And it would be weird if I did. Like, if I expected people to be like, oh, happy holidays, or oh, Merry Christmas, because I celebrate it. I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. Why didn't that pop up in chat? It popped up on the screen, but it's not popping up in my chat. I went to China when I was 14, and I'm telling you, don't ever go to the animal markets. They sell fucking, I can't. Oh, cobras. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're also missing your family too. Well, I mean, it sounds like your business trip isn't going to be that long, so hopefully you'll be able to go back. But, you know, culture is one of those things that I think is incredibly interesting, and I wish I could have studied it and gotten my degree in it, like as a cultural anthropologist. But we live in a society full of constant negotiations between ourselves and others. So there's always a line, everything in moderation, including moderation. So, you know, you should be able to practice your own culture, your own traditions, but at the same time, you should have respect for the people that are around you and recognizing that some things have to change. So, but I think that's just true for international travel in general. Like, if I went someplace with, like, a really different culture to my own, then, like, I wouldn't be, like, you know, I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, they should act exactly how they act, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, 14 days, and then you'll be back home. I gotcha. 2 weeks is, you know, it can be kind of a long time, especially if you're not used to being away from your family. So, hopefully the 14 days will go by quickly and you'll be able to be back home with your family before you even recognize that you've been gone. I'm pretty used to living without my family because I've lived away from my family I lived away from them in Japan, and then I also went to school. Like, my family was living on the East Coast. I went to a school on the West Coast, so I was gone for months at a time. So it's not as big of a deal for me just because I'm used to not being with my family. But, you know. 9 days to go. You got this. You got this. I think it's, you know, I know that this is more of an American viewpoint, more of like, yeah, I really think it's more of an American viewpoint because I don't even think Europe is super into this, but I think it's important for everybody to experience, like, living alone, like, outside, like, away from their family, even if it's not, like, permanently, even if it's just for a couple of months, just because I think it's really, there's a lot that you learn living on your own, and there's a lot to be said for being able to have your own independence, like, separate from a family unit. I know that's like a really that's a really American concept. I know that, and I don't necessarily agree with the stigma that we have here in America about living at home past a certain age, just because the economy is so fucked right now. People who can move out and live on their own, I like super respect that, but it's not feasible for the vast majority of people. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I think it's important that everybody learns how to have some level of independence outside of a family unit, just because otherwise you don't really know who you are, like outside of a family context. And I think that's an important thing to learn. But that being said, I don't think people need to like be living on their own right at 18 necessarily, unless you're ready to go for that. Some people are, some people aren't. Everybody's on their own kind of like time scale for that. We're so close, everyone. 5 more gigabytes to go. And then we'll finally continue on with this Archon quest and stop the impromptu Kara Yap session. But, you know, I mean, hopefully people are finding it not terrible to listen to. I can't wait for my voice to be back to normal after I still have a lot of like congestion, I guess, in my face and stuff from COVID. So my voice is still a little bit deeper and a little bit more hoarse than it usually is. But hopefully soon my voice will be back to normal, and then that'll be nice. Welcome in, Francesco. We are waiting for the Japanese voice pack to be downloaded because the English voice acting in this Archon quest is not finished. So we will be downloading the Japanese voices, which I should have done before stream, but didn't. And then we will continue on with Japanese voice acting. We're enjoying the small yap session. I appreciate that. I worry sometimes that I'm a little annoying, that I talk a lot. And so it's like, you know, shut the fuck up, bitch. But at the same time, y'all are choosing to watch me. So if you guys are choosing to watch me, then apparently y'all don't mind the yap session. So I appreciate that for sure. Aw, man, my coffee's cold. That sucks. Aw, I appreciate you, Patel. I'm actually, even before I'm sick, I'm not a huge fan of my voice. I feel like I've been told that I have a very, like, masculine way of speaking because I curse a lot and I use a lot more, like, masculine turns of phrases, I guess. So I don't have like the soft, sweet anime girl voice. I have like, I don't even know what you would call this voice. I have the older sister voice, I guess, is the best way to describe what my voice is. So it was something when I first started VTubing, I was like, oh, fuck, you know, I wonder if my voice is gonna fit being a VTuber. Because I can't afford a voice changer, so I was like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to use my, like, typical voice. But here we are, it's happening. So, you eat a sandwich? Hell fucking yeah. I hope it is the bombest sandwich you've ever had. I hope it satiates you. I hope it's amazing. The best sandwich that you have ever made. I made a pretty sick breakfast before stream, actually. I'm pretty proud of how my breakfast turned out. It was pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. I made my version of egg toast, and it was so good. I need to start making it more. It's kind of a pain in the ass to make a little bit, because there's a lot of, like, stuff I add to it, but it fucks. It fucks pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Don't listen to them, we like how you sound. Aww. Thank you, Coco. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I think it's just because, like, I know the reason I sub to you is because of your commentary, if you remember. And I love people who attract me there with commentary or business pitches, not with, like... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with other people's content style. I'm pretty happy with my content style. I'm happy with how I do things. I'm happy with the whole point of doing this was to help me kind of I don't know. I don't like using the word social anxiety, but I had pretty severe social anxiety, so the whole point of streaming was to like help me get over that. And, you know, I thought, hey, having an anime model that I can do stuff with will be cool. So I think it's helped. What's my favorite food? Oh, that's a good question. Probably pretty hard. I love sweets. So I love like pastries. I love like cakes. But like as far as food, like actual like food that you would eat that's not like a sweet, I'd say sushi. I love sushi. Oh my god, sushi is so good. I'm honestly I'm a big fan of raw fish in general. You do actually have an older sister voice. I mean, it fits. It fits. I'm everyone's chaotic older sister. I have the vibe of like if you were in jail and you didn't want to call mom for bail, I have the vibe of like I'm the one you would call. Like I would come post your bail and pick you up kind of thing. And I'm okay with that. I think that's a good vibe to have. I'm here to just have fun, fuck a lot of shit up. I mean, I have seen VTubers with huge melon avatars and after a donation they start dancing. Again, some people like that kind of content. I am not going to trash on anyone's content style. If that makes them comfortable, if they enjoy it, if that brings them joy in life, then go for it. I'm not gonna say anything about that. It's not for me. I don't feel comfortable doing that, and that's totally fine. But we don't trash on other VTubers here on this channel. We're not going to trash on other people. We're not going to trash on their content styles. Just because it's not something I enjoy consuming or I enjoy doing doesn't mean that, you know, it's then okay to be like, if you do this, you're a bad content creator, because no. Everyone's allowed to have their own thing. That is the beauty of the internet. You can just choose not to consume that content. Mine is a simple cheeseburger. Cheeseburgers they're really good. I make a pretty fucking awesome cheeseburger, I have to say. Welcome in, Ozzy. Or Azzy. Is it a long A or a short A sound? But welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful time. We're just waiting for the Japanese voices to download because the English voice acting is non-existent in this patch. So we're waiting for that to download, and then we will continue on with the Archon quest. We've been having a yap session for the last like 30 minutes while this downloads, but very shortly we will be getting back into the Archon quest itself. So happy that my boy Kanich is here. I'm really excited to learn more about the Masters of the Nightwind too, because I think that's going to be interesting. It's a short A. So Azzy? That's exactly what I was going to say. But yeah, they have their content, but they're attracting a certain type of audience. We can't blame them. Again, I am not going to say anything about other people's content style. I don't think anyone, regardless of the content that they put out, deserves any kind of harassment. I don't think that any of them deserve any kind of like just because somebody makes a specific kind of content does not then give you as the audience the right to not treat them as a person. So that's where I stand on it. That's, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. You love watching my streams because I'm wholesome and entertaining. Aw, I appreciate that. I do also like my humor. You got Shilonen, and she's so strong. I'm considering pulling for her, but I also really want to save for Mavwika, and I just got Kanich, so it's like, you know, it's so hard. Yes, I would like to switch over to the Japanese. Okay, we've officially done it. We're back on track, everyone. Back into Genshin. Okay. Where am I supposed to fucking go? Or wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. Okay. The morning of the day after tomorrow. So 2 days from now? This would be tomorrow morning after? Those 3 guys are done fishing. I hope they caught some good stuff. Yeah, you're also saving from the Pyro Archon. That's why I'm not pulling for Shilonen. I know, but she's so cool, and I love her aesthetics. Like, I don't know, but I'm so worried because I don't really use Geo characters. Like, I have Albedo, and I have not used him, like, at all since I got him. So I'm a little worried that if I pull for her, I won't, like, use her. God, Paimon is even more annoying in Japanese. That's unfucking fortunate. Where am I going? Oh, back down. Okay. See, I can use this as an excuse to say that I'm practicing my Japanese today because I'm using the Japanese voice acting. So it works. Alpaca! I'm such a baby! Look at how floofy he is! Ah, why can't I pet you? That is truly the biggest catastrophe in Genshin, is that I can't fucking pet you. Ohayo.
旅人、パイモン。残念ながら、シトラリからの返事はまだないよ。ま、こんな予感はしてたけど。
I kind of like her voice actor in Japanese too. Yeah, you got Kaniche from the last patch, and I do not regret pulling for both of them because Kaniche is just so fun to play, and Shilonen is broken. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's so hard because, again, I want to save up for the Pyro Archon because I know she's going to be so good with Kaniche. Ugh. Okay. Alrighty, have a wonderful rest of your day, Patel. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I like how they're like, guess she really has quite an ego, and I'm sitting there like, yo, y'all, sometimes I forget to reply to shit just because, like, the ADHD go burr. And I think they said in the 5.0 live stream that we're not getting the Pyro Archon until after 5.2. Wait, did they say after 5.2? I thought they said we're not getting the Pyro Archon until 5.2. I thought she was supposed to be released in the next patch. I don't know, but it's so hard. Because I want to save. Go to the agreed upon location and wait for a seat lolly. Okay. I just realized, did we not get a map expansion with this patch? Wait, hold on. Did we not get a map expansion? Oh my god, we didn't. Is everything still going to be happening just in this part of Natlan? Oh, that's wild. Okay. I thought we were gonna get a map expansion. Isn't she kind of under an obligation to help, though? It is the Pyro Archon's order. Okay, Paimon, I want you to think about whether or not people in Mondstadt really respect anything Venti ever has to say. Let's be honest. No, because they hinted that something happening on Dragonspine, and I think that's why they're spacing out the Archon quest for the Dragonspine event. Oh, okay. I mean, I did know about the Dragon Spine event. I guess that makes sense. So then what you're saying is potentially I have at least a whole nother patch to save up for Mavwika. That could be good. Wait, so, okay. Who's in the second part of this banner? Like, who's in the second half of this banner? Is it Chaska or is it Citlali? Oh god, Paimon, shut the fuck up, bitch! Oh, shut up! Ho! Be quiet! Oh my god. Oh, you dumb motherfucker. Oh, is she astral projecting? That's so cool. It's Hu Tao and Nahida. Oh, okay. Okay. Then maybe I will pull for Shilonen. I do really want Chaska too, though, whenever she drops. Oh, fuck. She's actually really pretty. I fuck with this hair. Look at this ombre. It's like light pink and then it goes down to this purple. Oh, man. I would love to dye my hair this color. This would be so cool. Oh my god. She kind of looks like March 7th, in a way. I am 500 years old. Paimon screeching is getting annoying. Paimon is annoying in every language. There's nothing I can do about that. I do love her hair. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, maybe next time I dye my hair, I should do something like this. You're skipping Chaska, at least for now. For the Pyro Archon, Shilonen was the last character I was going to pull until the Pyro Archon releases. I feel that. I definitely want the Pyro Archon because I know she's going to work really well with Kaniche, but... But Chaska looks so cool. I take it back. Maybe if I cosplay as somebody from Natlan, I'll cosplay as Citlali. Technically, the Traveler's way over 500 years old. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, this expression is me. I feel this so hard. We're swinging wildly back and forth between mature person and tsundere. It looks like that's kind of the vibe here. Traveler's like, I don't want to fucking be here.
人付き合いが下手っぽいっていうか。とにかく本題に戻りましょう。
Yes, that's exactly what we need. They literally say the travelers are literal stars, and stars can be billions of years old, so who knows how old the traveler and their sibling truly are. I don't know. Like, it's hard. I have theories about it, but I can't really say anything because it goes into Honkai Star Rail territory, so it's hard. But I don't think they're like billions of years old.
なるほど。マービカ様は外の人の米を作ってほしいって言ってきたわけ。そういえば君たち、オロルンのことはもう聞いているのよね。幼い頃からおとなしい子だったから、ファデュイに入ったなんてありえない。おいらたちはまさにそのために来たんだぞ。オロルンを見つけてやるから、米の問題を解決してくれないか？君、旅人でいいかしら。こっちに来てちょうだい。顔をちゃんと見せて。
Sup? I am right here and ready to be looked at. Gaze upon my glory.
人々は富のために争いをやめないけれど、君は黄金を超えた。人々は雷帝と怒涛を恐れたけれど、君は海を渡った。
Ooh, interesting. To find new worlds. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that.
疲れた魂よ。最も鮮やかな色彩を持つ緑の葉っぱも、君の安らぎを願っている。君から見たものよ。君はみんなが思っている以上にたくさんのことを経験してきたのね。そして、誠実な英雄の心を持って、炎と共に暗い夜に入る勇気がある人。
I think that, like, this is gonna sound weird. I would love to meet somebody like Lolly who says that about people, because I think it would just make everybody feel a little bit special. Like, if somebody looked at you and said, I see in you the ability to surpass every obstacle in your path, you know, or something like that, I think it would make everyone feel just like a little bit better about themselves. We need people like Lolly in the real world. Also, Shilonen's movement just feels so good. I haven't done her test run yet. I'm going to do it at the end of stream, but I definitely want to kind of see what her playstyle feels like. Because, like, everybody loves Childe, like, for his playstyle. I fucking hate Childe's playstyle. Oh, shit.
ヤガミの国から帰ってきた君の体には魂の残留物がついてたわ。もう払ってあげたけど。
I had ghosts haunting me? That's some fucked shit. I don't want that. Traveler does not look like she fucking believes anything Lolly just said. She's like, yeah, sure, bitch. Whatever you say. I'm being haunted, I guess.
そこまでひどいわけじゃないけど。放っておくと精神が不安定になったり、気分が悪くなったりするだけ。
Oh, I don't need ghosts to do that. My mood is generally worse anyways.
払ってもらえてよかったね。
Oh, wait, seriously? Those are the only people missing voice acting? Oh, fuck. I thought it was going to be like everybody, because when I looked it up online, it said that there was no English voiceovers at all except for, like, she loaded. Oh, fuck, okay. After this conversation, I'll switch back to the English voice acting for everybody then. I thought online it said everybody was missing voice acting. Does Kanich have a pretty like big role in the Archon quest? Like, I'm not asking for spoilers, but like, is there going to be a lot of the Archon quest where I'm going to have to read out his voice lines, or is he kind of like, he shows up a little bit and then like kind of fucks off into the ether for a while? Yeah, it's literally just those three characters. It's not as bad as most people make it out. Okay, I may switch back to the English voice acting then. Not that I don't love the Japanese voice acting, but I feel bad doing that on stream. Like, I do it when I'm playing by myself to practice my Japanese, but I don't like doing it on stream so people who are just listening, like, don't have to read and stuff.
ヤガミの国を管理する古の生命体で、常に聖火の力を借りてアビスの侵食と戦ってるの。
Okay.
なるほど。簡単に言うと、大霊よりもすごい。
That means we waited for the fucking Japanese voice acting to download for no goddamn reason. Love that. He gets sprinkled in towards the end, that's about it. I'm so sorry, everyone. I wasted all of your time.
誰がよりすごいとかって話じゃないのよ。まあ、詳しく説明するには複雑すぎるからはしょらせてもらうけど。話を戻すけど、ヤガミが深い眠りについた今、ヤガミの意識とつながる方法は脱婚しかない。簡単に言うと、
Alpaca! There's another one! He's just chilling. He's a little floof ball. Ah! I fucking love them so much.
このような儀式を行うには、いくつか用意しないといけないものがあるの。リストにまとめるから、準備してくれる？
Oh, god damn it, it's in the fetch quest.
いろいろいりそうだし、地元の人間の方が土地勘あって。
It's an honest mistake. People just like to over-exaggerate stuff. Yeah, to be fair, I looked it up on Google and I didn't even really look that hard. It just, literally the Google thing at the top just said all voice acting, like the English voice acting in the patch isn't available. I was like, oh. I think I can take the Fatui. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think I could take Capitano in a fight. I think I could kick his fucking ass. Okay. Alrighty.
こっちはあの悪ガキを探さないとね。今日は遅刻しちゃってごめんね。実は来る前にオロルンの拠点に行って手がかりを探してたの。あの子は一人で暮らしてるんだけど、拠点にある壺が壊れてたの。あの子が飼ってる年素ミツムシの調子もおかしくて、部屋の中には刃物を使った跡もあったけど、ナタの武器じゃなかった。誰かが部屋に入ってオロルンを誘拐したってことか？
I kind of doubt that they took him hostage, but sure.
野外でミツムシを飼ってるだけの子を誰がわざわざ誘拐したっていうの？20代そこそこの。
He's only in his 20s. He's only in his 20s. What could they possibly want with him? My 25-year-old ass out here like I could be fucking helpful.
別にオロルンに非がないって言ってるわけじゃないのよ。でもナタには人が大勢いるのに、どうしてあの子がさらわれたのかしら。まあとにかく
I think kidnapped is a bit of a strong word.
連れ戻して聞いてみないことにはね。ぶしつけなお願いをして本当にごめんね。でも
Kachina got a few voice lines as well, but again, she's not the most prominent character in the quest either. Yeah, okay. Then we'll switch back to English as soon as this cutscene is done. Okay. So my theory about, I completely forgot how to say his name again. I know it's not the time to ask this, but how did the Silent Hill playthrough go? It actually went pretty well. I only died once. I'm really proud of myself for that, actually. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die a lot more than I ended up dying. I would recommend watching the VOD just because I can't explain everything that happened, but I probably will be putting Silent Hill into rotation over on Twitch. I probably won't do it every single week just because I got super motion sick at the end of playing that game, so it might be every other week, but I will be continuing to play it over on Twitch. So I'm finally in the apartments, which is good. So we're making smooth progress. Also, okay. I will say, I think that what's his face, or whatever his name is, I don't think he was kidnapped. I think he was kidnapped at first, and then Capitano was like, yo, here's the situation, and he was like, aw, man, Natlan's fucked. He's like, yeah, but I got a plan, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll help you with that. That's my guess of what happened.
this is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen.
Why are the S's so weird?
Fatui soldiers here.
Does everybody else hear that? Does everybody else hear how the S's are like really sharp? Or is it my headset?
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really
Auroron.
I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui.
I keep wanting to call him like Auroron. That's like how I want to pronounce it, but it's almost like Aurora, but Auroron?
I'm
whatever.
convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Coco, that doesn't help me. I'm just struggling. Eventually, I got Childe, so eventually I'll get it. It's just gonna take me some time. I have to hear the name repeatedly, and then I'll be able to do it. She does tend to do her S's a bit sharp. Okay, so it's not just me.
He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
Okay.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
You know, she keeps saying that he's a good kid, but his drip art makes him look like an emo bastard, and I just cannot imagine him having like this like happy-go-lucky personality. If that's all there is to him, he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
Oh man, he's gonna get the scolding of a lifetime. See, Lolly is gonna find him and she's gonna be like, "Where have you been, motherfucker?" And she's gonna like slap him. She's gonna pull out the wooden spoon of death.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh?
Yeah, those S's are really starting to bother me, but that's okay.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
Oh yeah, sorry for my dumbass fucking normal eyes.
Here, give me your hand.
Oh, I love her shoes. I love her character design. Her character design is really cool. Grandma gonna whoop his behind. She fucking is, man. She is like gearing up. She's got the fucking shoe ready to go. Is it really important for Paimon to be able to see it?
How about now?
What do you see?
What do your elf eyes see, Legolas?
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
Great! Paimon's gonna be just as useless as she always is.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Oh, what? We're stronger than Paimon? No way! Oh my god, who could have ever thought that?
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Yeah, it's because I'm the main character.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Wait, what kind of vision? I wasn't paying attention. What vision does Lolly have?
Deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
Is it, like, cryo?
What was that?
She seems kind of like she'd have cryo.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Fluent in the language of the youth. Yes, she is hip and with it. she can look at the youth and go, isn't that just so PogChamp of everyone?
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough?
Oh my god.
I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces.
Oh my fucking god. Literally, see, Lolly's like, ah, oh, damn it. Did I not use PogChamp right? I fucking love her. Paimon's about to use her primordial powers. Yeah, for real.
I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
No, they just think you're fucking weird, homegirl. It's fine. Oh my god.
See Lally's voice?
Oh my god. Can you imagine people hearing your inner thoughts? No, I would cringe. I would cringe so hard. I don't want people to know what happens in my head. Oh, fuck.
Now that I think about it.
Oh god.
I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Jesus Christ, this is fucking cringe. I feel so bad for Seat Lolly. I would literally just crawl into a hole and die.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Oh no! No! Oh god! I would cringe. I would cringe so hard. I would not want this. No! Oh, fuck. Fuck, I would cringe and cry. This is fucking awful. I would die of embarrassment because I get a lot of intrusive thoughts. Oh my god, same. Also, some of my intrusive thoughts are just fucking stupid. I can't have this.
Let's go take a look.
Oh my god, no. No!
Yeah?
Oh no!
Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Paimon, you have literally not guided us the entire time. Oh my god, the secondhand embarrassment I'm feeling. Literally, that's what I'm saying! Oh my god.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd.
Oh, is it?
Let me see.
God, her skirt is so pretty.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron
Capybara!
being threatened.
Ah, the baby! Oh no, he's gonna fall off the rock. Baby, it's okay. Be careful. Oh yeah, and I guess the kid's in trouble or whatever.
We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark.
He's set up!
He was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death.
Hell yeah.
But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't fire.
Wait, what? Who's her grandson? Is she talking about the Ouroboros dude?
No. I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No. I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Okay. Dude, I don't want anyone ever reading my mind. I already say the most out-of-pocket shit because I have almost no filter. I don't need people knowing exactly how little of a filter I have. Oh god, I would just hide in a hole for the rest of my life if that happened to me where people could read my thoughts. Literally, fucking same. Oh, it's the big dinosaurs! I fucking love all the wildlife in Natlan.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Kanich is like, yeah, she's a fucking cunt, but she's good at her job.
There are signs of a struggle here.
Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
A lot of people say I come off as blunt because usually my family members are my filter, so reading my unfiltered thoughts is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, and I don't want that either. Yeah, I'm one of those people. So my quick story about baby Kara for y'all. My mom had to tell me a lot as I was growing up that some thoughts are inside thoughts and some thoughts are outside thoughts, but inside thoughts shouldn't always become outside thoughts. That is how she explained it to me. No story symbolizes this better than the one that I shared in my Discord a little while ago, where there's a saying that my papa used to tell me. My papa is my grandfather. He used to tell me that there's like a southern saying where it's like, it's better to call someone a seducer of swine than a pig fucker. And so I was in elementary school when he told, like, I mean, I was actually younger, but I was in elementary school and I remembered him telling me that. And I was like, oh, so then I started calling this kid a seducer of swine because he was a little bitch. And this teacher walked up to me and was like, why do you keep calling him that? And I was like, because my papa says it's rude to call people pig fuckers. So needless to say, a note got sent home and my mom didn't find that very funny. So when I say that I have really fucking weird thoughts, I mean shit like that. Or like the conversation I had yesterday over Genshin where I was talking about like whether or not New Violette would have the biggest dick at Genshin. And then we were talking about like what his dick would look like in dragon form. Shit like that. I don't need people to know how often I have those questions in my head. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that nonsense, okay?
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Okay, cool. Let's go find Ouroboros, or whatever his name is.
I'll take this direction.
Christ on a bike, I know. Christ on a bike is not nearly as weird to say, though. I think Christ on a bike is fine. Exactly, those are the kind of thoughts I have, and I do not want people hearing those thoughts. Literally, same. I know. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
She's gonna whip out her shoe and she is gonna start beating the ever-loving fuck out of him. I could just sense it.
Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
No, this is pretty much about what I expected her inner world to be, actually, but... okay. Whence the smoke drifts. Just another reason to be glad mind readers don't exist in the real world, because I would die of embarrassment. I would die of embarrassment, or, contrary, what you could also do, to fuck with mind readers if they were real, and this is exactly what I would do, I would have the craziest, most unhinged thoughts. And then as soon as I saw that there were people who were like looking at me weird, I would scream so loud in my head, and I would wait for them to wince. That's exactly what I would do. Like a really high-pitched, like, tornado siren kind of sound. It would be fucking awful. I'm staying quiet because I know I'm gonna embarrass myself if I say something about my inner thoughts. See? We all have them. Inside thoughts should be inside thoughts, and outside thoughts should be outside thoughts. Wait, what's a... Oh, it's just a bird. Fucking birds.
Did you find something?
No.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either.
Alpaca!
Evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Oh, it's the fucker! He's here! Bitch! Where are you? I fucking can hear you, bitch. I know where you are. I got your fucking number. Ooh, I kind of like his voice, though. His voice actor. That's kind of a smooth voice, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of... It kind of makes me feel some kind of way, I'm gonna be honest. Where is this little fucking bastard? He's in the Night Kingdom! I fucking knew it! Bitch! Fucking, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it deep down in my giblies. That's the fucking thing I pointed out earlier!
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Turn around, grab his hand, flip him over your fucking head, and then pin him on the ground and be like, you're my bitch now. My favorite part of Act 2 was the Captain versus the Pyro Archon. That cinematic fight was awesome. Oh my god, it was so awesome though. Grab him, flip him, you can do it.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
Oh fuck, I love his voice actor.
And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the...
He's so fucking tall, what the fuck? Turn around, kick him in the dick! You can still take him! Oh my god, I could fucking fight him. I turn around, punch him in the dick, and then like pin him to the ground with like my elbow on his fucking throat, and then be like, bitch, I will fucking cut you.
Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Oh my god. Then be like, baby, now your bond is to have sex. Oh my fucking god.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the...
Oh fuck, he's really attractive.
I'm afraid you've been brought here by
Fuck.
like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
How are all of the people in Natlan crazy attractive? Like, when you compare them across literally everyone in Genshin, like, everyone in Natlan is so unspeakably attractive, it's fucking weird.
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never...
I fucking called it!
It was simply the fastest...
I fucking knew it! Oh my god, you son of a bitch! Oh, I knew that this was a trap. I knew it. I didn't say anything, but I knew it. I knew it deep down in my soul. I was like, this is weird. We're splitting up, and fucking just like, oh my god. Oh, so bad. I'm so bad. I want to fight. I want to punch someone in the dick so hard. Oh, I'm not this stupid. I would never have fallen for this in real life. Looks like we have a third character who has two different toned eyes. The other two are Candace and Farina. So true. He's making me feel things as a man. For real though, I'm gonna fucking fight the captain. I'm gonna stab this bitch in the dick.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Suck my ass, bitch!
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
I'm gonna fucking rip your dick off and mount it on my wall.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
What do you want?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you in person.
I would be more than happy to acquiesce this request. However, before that, I need you to go find Dole today, and I need you to cut his dick off and then mail it to me, like FedEx it to me, so that I can mount it on my wall of dicks.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations.
I'm so mad.
As well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
I am so fucking mad. I would never have fallen for this in real life. Oh my god. I wanna fight. I wanna fight so hard. I wanna fight so hard.
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
I would get a megaphone and I would stand on top of the stadium and I'd be like, Ouroboros is working with the Fatui because they don't trust the Pyro Archon because they think she's a bunch of bullshit and the captain is a fucking asshole.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking spill all the beans, bitch. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh my god. This was so good, but I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh my god. I fucking knew some bullshit was happening. God damn it. God damn it.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Your grandson's a cunt.
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Your grandson's a bitch.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
No, it doesn't mean giving up on the lead. You can do both. You could be like, hey, some shit's going down. This is where they said I had to meet them somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where because I don't want you to follow me, but then I'm going to meet with them. I'm going to see what they have to say. And then after that bullshit, I'm going to fucking just, there's options. There's so many options. We don't, oh my god, Okay, whatever.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
I would be so much smarter than this. Oh my god. I'd big brain this. I would.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Kara seriously needs a break from all the bullshit. I fucking do. I just want one Archon quest where I don't have to deal with bullshit. This is I say.
All right, let's get ready.
I'm so upset. I would fight so hard. I would punch him in the dick. There were options.
Phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Yeah, I have some fucking words I need to share with Ouroboros here.
So it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Oh my god. I'm gonna meet the fucking dude, and I'm gonna be like, listen, just because you're attractive doesn't mean you get to be a hoe, okay? Being hot does not give you license to be a bitch. So bad. This is fucking ridiculous. And the fact that I have to deal with all this nonsense. You know what? Kanish would never do this to me. Kanish would never do this to me.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Auroron, you fucking bitch.
Alright, we'll take the lead.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Suck my ass, bitch.
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Okay, you philosophizer. You think that you're smarter than me? I don't think it, sir. I know it.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Oh, I want to see her go fucking feral. By what is concerned.
Control her temper now.
Are you ready? On my count.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against. Quietly now.
I really don't want them to get the thing. Don't shield up. 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 Hell yeah. God, I'm so fucking cool at everything that I do. Oh, don't run away from me, you fucking bitch.
Busted.
Wow, that was... Oh, fuck, there's more of them. That's a problem. Okay, hold up. Get out of that. Fuck.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Game's up. Time's over.
Behold.
Okay, would really like to kill this one before he shields up. And that one, and that one, and that one. There we go. Get shit on, losers. Okay, she's angry. She's gonna start beating you with a shoe, just as an FYI. Oh, don't play the fucking... Oh.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
The fuck did you just call me? Oh, I know you did not just use that tone of voice with me, you stupid motherfucker. Just... I'm all riled up now. Did you build Skara? He just feels stronger than before. No, I didn't. He's the same as he always is.
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
No, I am gonna... Oh my god. Child! I have just... Oh.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9.
Paimon was just like, oh god, please tell me this isn't a lolly situation. I don't want to fucking deal with this.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorn vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Are you fucking with me right now? What the fuck is happening?
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an
He's
elder
fucking
should
with me so hard right now. I'm so mad.
Exactly.
Gotta love Paimon sometimes. That's so true. Paimon was saying what we were all thinking.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron?
I want her to pull a fucking flip-flop from the back of her thing, and I want her to start beating the shit out of him. Oh, I want it so bad.
told you 100 times since you were a kid. Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
My God, you fucking bitch. I'm so still mad about this.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
Can you imagine that, like, can you just seriously imagine something, you get kidnapped and then somebody comes to rescue you and they're just like, I knew you shouldn't have lived on your own. Your dumbass bitch ass self was gonna get fucking kidnapped, and it did happen, and you're just the worst. Like, somehow it's your fault you got kidnapped. That's wild. I want to get mad at him, but also want to fuck him up. That's so fair. That is so fair, Coco.
You won't
oh my
always
God.
be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Okay, see, Lolly, that's a little fucked, even for Genshin.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
It is so weird to have him say that voice line while looking like the poster child or a Spencer's and Hot Topic collab.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Capitano's behind the tent, like, damn, I don't want to fuck with this bitch either.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, of course not. Good, because I'm going to.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Fucking Jesus.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
I plead the fifth.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, you just, okay. What are we keeping secret, my dude?
So why did you do it?
See, Lolly, when kids don't listen, you always have the whip. So for real, though.
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Wow, you are such a fucking liar.
Hey, I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think?
Okay, in my defense, yes.
Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
I don't think he's sorry. Also, he kind of reminds me of Razor a little bit, in a weird way.
We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
How are you this fucking chill? You absolute mad lad.
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
See, it's interesting that you mentioned that. Now, by the way, about the thing where you sucker punched my soul into the Shadow Realm, can we talk about that a little bit?
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon,
oh my God,
the first thing you should do is...
recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Apparently not very well is the answer.
Oh, right. Oh
my fucking God. I can't tell if he's playing dumb or if he's actually dumb. Oh my God. I can't. This is amazing, and at the same time, I'm just like so annoyed. Okay, what am I doing? Go to the speaker's chamber. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I have so many questions and not a lot of answers.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
Hey Kara, you're gonna have a field day with the 5.1 Archon quest. I'm already having a fucking field day, Aki. This is some fucking bullshit.
That's right.
I'm so bad.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
This is some fucking bullshit. I'm so bad.
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much.
So fucking mad.
Mr. Auroron, please report back to the speaker's chamber as soon as you've received.
I'm talking about a whole lot of lore that truly makes more sense in the story of Genshin. Like, it's insane. Ooh.
I understand.
I'm so excited. I'm also really mad at this guy, though. He's just so... Ugh. Ugh, I say ugh.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
Can we not say that in front of him? I don't want the Fatui to have any more information than they already have.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Other Granny.
I will fucking cut you. I will cut you! Yeah, they drop a ton of lore in this patch. Oh, man. See, it's really hard because my next long-form video is supposed to be on the history of Liyue for the Teyvat history series, but I may have to release another Natlan theory video. I'm so excited. I'm also gonna cut him! You're a bitch!
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
Yeah, don't worry though. I did ask him to mail me Dotere's dick so I can mount it on my wall of dicks. It's fine.
Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now.
I heard that they're dropping Pyro Traveler in 5.3. Oh, interesting, interesting.
Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
So, okay, I do have a quick question, and I don't need anyone to necessarily spoil anything. I just kind of want to know if I'm on the right track. Is the plan, like, is Capitano's plan to basically connect Natlan to the ley lines of the rest of Teyvat? Like, I feel like, because they mentioned the ley lines, but Natlan isn't connected to the ley lines in the same way. That's what the Night Kingdom is for, and I kind of wonder if the plan for the Fatui is to, like, separate Natlan from the Night Kingdom and to, like, connect it to the rest of Teyvat, because we know the Loom of Fate has been completed, and so, like, I feel like that's a reasonable plan. That's not it. That's not their plan. Fuck. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot more stuff behind it. Just keep playing. Okay, but am I right that that it is gonna come down to, like, trying to separate Natlan from the Night Kingdom? Is that, like, the vibe? Am I correct in that? I 100% want revenge on that stupid doctor for what he did to Kale, but bro is a sadist. Yeah, he is.
Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
Aw, that's so sweet, Paimon.
We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Nope. Fuck! I feel like, okay, but I feel like that is a plan. Like, it is something that could happen. If we separated the Night Kingdom from Natlan and just, like, let the Abyss take the Night Kingdom. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of emotions. I feel like that could work. Okay, we gotta wait for 20. Does it have to be exactly 20? Probably not. It's fine. Do I get to fight the captain? That's what I want to know. I want to fight him so goddamn bad. Oh, I just want to throw the fuck down. Oh. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not upset. I'm fine. I'm not going to say anything because it will spoil it and I don't want to ruin it for you. Fine. I'll find out the long way. Where's the agreed upon location? Where the fuck is east? Oh my god, that's 60 miles away. Yeah, we want to see what happens when you just have to find out for yourself. Ugh. Alright, fine. Like 60 million miles away from the fucking thing. Oh, I want to fight him. Just let me fight him. Don't worry, you'll get to take out your super on something else later. I won't say what. Oh, your anger on something else later. I won't say what, though. Oh my god. I want to fight so bad. I'm so upset. I hate being coerced into shit. I hate being coerced into shit. I'm so upset. I'm upsetty spaghetti.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
Paimon, shut the fuck up. I am the trap. Hi, slut!
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
Don't fucking talk to me. I'm still upset. I'm gonna kick you in the dick, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, and then I'm gonna cut you.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
No, he's a cunt. There's a difference.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
You're a bitch.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
I'm gonna kick you so hard, your testicles are gonna ascend into your body. You will feel them in your lungs.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Let's get straight to the point. Kara's obsession about hitting dicks is amazing. I'm just upset. I'm so fucking mad. Where is this bitch? He said he wanted an in-person meeting.
Excellent.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
Showed up proves that I was right about your character.
Shut up! Shut up! You don't know shit!
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Childe told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
See, I might have considered it if you hadn't have been such a fucking bitch! Oh, just... Oh!
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Upset Kara equals hitting dicks for a living. For real, though.
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
Yeah, your colleagues are usually the unreasonable ones. You realize that, right?
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon
so fucking...
would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I fucking doubt it. I'm a spiteful bitch.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling you're one of those heroes, Ouroboros, but you're kind of being a bitch, so...
Wait, how did you know that?
long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
Uh-huh. See, now I see how it's a risky plan, and consider this, fucking fight me. Actually, the fourth Harbinger was pretty reasonable. It was the others that weren't reasonable. Childe was semi-reasonable. Childe is a fucking bitch. I hate that ginger little bastard. He shows up at the worst times, and he constantly drags me into shit. Fuck Childe. I hate him. Arlecchino gets a pass. Arlecchino is good to the children, and Arlecchino gets a pass. Fuck Dotare, though. That fucking bitch.
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes.
Yeah, but haven't you ever heard big risks equal big rewards? Like, maybe you should just shut the fuck up!
Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along? The details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you.
I'd say that sounds reasonable, actually. Most people have a plan B for shit. It'd be weird if she didn't.
An emergency plan?
Kind of like how your emergency food, Paimon. Angry small Kara. I'm not that small! I am very angry, though.
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
That sounds reasonable. What's the issue with that? Childe has a reason for the way he acts. It's because he fell in. I know. I understand why Childe acts the way that he acts, but he's still a bitch! I open the stream and the first thing I hear is shut the fuck up. Aki, I'm 5'1". I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'1". I despise the Doctor and Wanderer. Fuck both of them. Oh no, I love Wanderer, actually. Kara's rampage of endless beef with everyone. I hate everyone here. I'm not that small.
Stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete. I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
I don't know, maybe suck my dick though, bitch.
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss.
No, I don't feel like that's the case. I trust the Pyro Archon. I trust Malvika.
We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
See, you say have to, and you say we, like this is somehow also my problem, and it's not. Like, you guys are trying to make me... I know that you're trying to make this my problem, but it's not my fucking problem. I could leave Natlan. I could leave and never come back, and it wouldn't be my fucking problem. Oh, I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad. Kara's just a small... I hate this. I'm not small.
Do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know.
Valid. I hate Wanderer. He's a narcissist that just found a reason to take out his anger on everyone and make everyone suffer because he has mommy issues. Because there's so much death, because he thought everyone... Yeah, no, I get that. I think that's totally a reasonable take to have on Wanderer. I think that he's interesting because, okay, TLDR, because I have a whole video on this topic and I don't really want to get into it, but basically I think that what we're seeing right now play out is the start of Wanderer's real hero's journey. So, like, I think, and they won't focus on this because Genshin has a lot of other things to focus on, but I think if you look at his story narratively, you could say that Wanderer is at the start of, like, actually becoming a reasonable person that's not a complete and total dipshit. But I think it's fine to not like him. I mean, everybody loves Childe, and I don't. I don't like Childe at all. I think he's, like, I just find him annoying. I don't have a particular reason, I just think he's annoying. And that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions on characters, and everyone's allowed to have their own opinions on characters. My day's good, just at work, so figured I'd pop in for a sec and wish everyone a good time. Thank you, Colgate, I appreciate that.
Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
Yeah, also, if you really want to talk about plans, motherfucker, do you want to tell me what hers is? Do we want to, like, maybe exchange some fucking information, you dumb slut? Oh, I'm so mad.
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right.
At the end, he's just Arkara's emo boy. That's so true.
Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Yeah, well, you know, bite me.
Someone's here.
If I ever get Wanderer by accident, I will leave him at level 1 and put him on my profile page just to spite all his mains, because I know quite a few of them who love him to death and main him. Okay. AZ, I'm gonna tell you, I am currently a Wanderer main. Like, again, super no issue. You're allowed to like and not like your characters. Totally fine. I happen to like him. I happen to, well, I will be maining Kniech as soon as Kniech is built, so I am going to be transitioning over to a Kniech main, but, like, I'm not going to tell you to like or not like a character. It's fine whichever way you fall, but, like, it is the way it is. There's no harm in other people liking him. There's no harm in you not liking him. It's just a character.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Yeah! That fucking slut!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Oh.
Something.
Yes!
Jump.
Fuck him up! Get him! Oh, fuck him up, bitch! Oh my god, yes! Get fucking shit on, loser! Oh my god, that's so amazing. Oh my god.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Oh my god, that was so amazing. Guys, I actually kind of fucked up my throat a little bit laughing so hard. That was so great. Oh my god, that was so fucking amazing. I hope she punched him in the dick, for real. Nothing against you, I feel the same way. Like, who you like, I just have a deep hatred for him ever since Inazuma, where you made our friend die. That's fair.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
Dude, get fucked.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I hope he coughs up blood. The fucking satisfaction feels like heaven. It does.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Well, you kind of were, actually, though.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
Yeah, but it didn't stop you from doing it, so I don't really give a shit how you feel.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Tsubali! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Oh no, this is exactly the place to discipline a child. Why do I have to... I don't want to be the reasonable one. Fuck him up, homegirl. I want to record it and post it onto the TVAT equivalent of YouTube. Oh, why are we being reasonable?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me?
I'm so mad. I don't want to be the reasonable one. Fuck him up, homegirl. I want to watch you, like, kick his ass.
You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me.
God damn it.
Okay?
One punch was not enough. I wanted him to get his ass beat. Can anyone clip the part where he got smacked? Oh my god, for real. Oh my god. That was so good. That was so good. Wait, what the fuck are you? Oh, you're a little glidey squirrel? Also, I'm going the wrong way. Son of a bitch. Okay. My little dragon flies with me! That's so cute!
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan?
Supposedly it's to save everyone, but I'll believe it when I fucking see it.
Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Dude, I'm not helping you. You fucked up, man. I don't know how to tell you this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm not helping you out of this.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
No, you deserve every single second of it. I'm enjoying it, actually. I'm thriving off of your suffering.
You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
I'm not the one getting scolded. You're the one who's getting fucked up. Like, I don't know what the issue is.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
I didn't do anything! He asked me a question! I'm not pulled into this! This is his bullshit!
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
Hey, I'm out of this, man. I'm not getting scolded for his bullshit. He dragged me into this.
You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well...
It's just the start, dear. Wait for the whipping part.
You can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
Why?
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry doesn't cut it, though, because you're still acting like a twat. You realize that, right? Like, when you say sorry, it only means something if you then change your behavior. But you're not planning to change your behavior. You're planning to continue to act like a twat. So it doesn't mean anything. You should basically just not say it.
His voice. Auroron, where have you gone?
Oh, fuck. Did he go to the Shadow Realm?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
Oh my god, kick him! See what happens!
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've gotta go.
That fucking bitch! Oh! That I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna do so many things.
Get here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
See, Lolly is kind of like my mom. Y'all, Mama Coco low-key scolds me like this. I mean, don't do stuff to get scolded. I don't know what to tell you, Coco.
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Oh, please do. Please do. Be the woman after my own heart. Please, break his legs. In fact, don't stop there. Break his arms too. We don't want him crawling away either.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial.
Well, I would have gained something more.
Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Oh, that brat. I swear.
I'm gonna go to the Pyro Archon and I'm gonna be like, hey, so Ouroboros is working with the captain, and he's kind of a little twat, but let me deal with him, okay? Just, ugh. Ugh, I say, ugh.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain this.
Guys, I fucked up my throat by yelling. Alright. Wait, which city are we going to? Oh. Nope. I'm teleporting because I'm not walking like a fucking plebeian.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
How about you just lore drop for me, bitch?
Alright, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Paimon, you're literally always hungry. Shut the fuck up.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer? That's right. Citlali has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora ran away. She seems to be having a hard time.
Yeah, no shit.
She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Alright, if you insist, pay for my shit.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Does somebody want to tell me how old Citlali is? Because I'm really, like, is that gonna end up being a plot point later?
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Citlali.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
This is the part where she gets drunk. Oh, she gets drunk? Oh, god damn it. Are we gonna have to deal with a sloppy drunk? Fuck. As somebody who has had to deal with drunk people in the past, they are not my favorite things to deal with. Where am I going? Oh, I should probably just be in here then. I think she's like 500 or 400, something like that. So then she should know everything about the fucking thing. Ugh. Ugh, I say, ugh. Hayit. God, I'm so cool. Wait, does that mean that Auroron, or whatever his name is, does he think that we're also 500 years old? I mean, we are, but still. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
What are you looking at?
She's drunk.
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
Oh, god damn it, homegirl. We're cutting you off.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
You know, even Venti doesn't get this sloppy drunk.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
They don't outright state it, they just give us an estimate of how old she is by certain numbers like 500, 400 when talking about her age. Valid.
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Damn, these tacos look fucking good though. Look at that shit.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Yeah, I am pretty fucking cool, honestly.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sidlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Well, he has been alive for 2,600 years, so he has to learn how to hold his liquor a bit better. Well, that, to be fair though, there is also, like, Venti has basically said that it's impossible for him to get drunk. That's why, like, he can be drunk, but he's drunk for a very short period of time. That's why he drinks so much.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh?
Isn't Venti? No, Zhongli's over 6,000 years old. Venti, technically, he came in. Well, okay. I have a theory that Venti's really a shade of Istaroth, so then there's the whole thing that Istaroth is a lot older. But Venti is technically only about as old as the old Mondstadt Rebellion, because that's kind of when he became a Wisp of the Wind. But there's all this other stuff where he might be a shade of Istaroth, and if he is, then there's a whole bunch of bullshit, because Istaroth is a shade of the Primordial One, and that would make the Primordial One. And since the Primordial One is probably older than Zhongli, that would have that whole issue thing, but, like, that's a whole bunch of deep lore shit that doesn't matter.
Please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure
The minimum age he is 2,600, but they don't outright state how long he's been alive before he was an Archon. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Because also there's something where Venti kind of indicates that as a Wisp of the Wind, he, like, wasn't fully sentient and conscious, but he was conscious in the tempest of the winds that surrounded Old Mondstadt. So then there's also, like, then it kind of depends on when you count him as alive, because if you count him as alive while he was still one of the winds, then, like, he could be older. So it's a whole thing. Oh, she is fucked up.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Itzley, don't ya?
I did not sign up to having to take care of a drunk child.
Are you still with us, Lally? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
Have you considered not drinking? You seem like you're a little bit of an emotional drunk.
I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really?
Are we seriously dealing with this right now? Is this really my job?
Granny Seat Lolly, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know!
Homegirl, I am not your therapist.
Oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids! Hey, new kid! Yeah, you! Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
What?
More like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
What the fuck? We didn't even say anything. You're the one babbling. Oh my god. Well, this was wonderfully enlightening. Thank you so much for definitely helping us through this situation.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Oh, god damn it. Now she's speaking in riddles. Someone, she's speaking in tongues. We need an exorcist.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
This is normal? It's normal for her to just say weird fucking shit? We don't need to call a doctor?
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
What the fuck?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes.
What the fuck?
Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
What the fuck?
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
Okay.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
Dude, I'm not sure she can walk. Homegirl's gonna be stumbling.
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
I'm getting really sick and tired of that fucking excuse, by the way.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
You did just spend the last 10 minutes doing that, and honestly, all it's made me think is that you need to not drink anymore.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all.
This part of the story is so weird but wholesome at the same time.
Shame?
Yeah.
I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely you know the feeling too?
No, I have no shame. I'm pretty great, actually, honestly. I'm probably the best person to have ever existed ever, so I can't relate.
Actually?
Huh? Tell me.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, fuck, are we gonna tell her we can read her mind? Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
So, you heard my...
I would get up and run away. I would just fucking evaporate.
You had
I would evaporate into the ether, never to be seen again.
Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
That's weirdly specific, and I feel like that happened to you at some point.
So that, happens to you a lot?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
What is happening right now? I've never related to someone more in my life. Oh my god.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
I need a Kara emote that's just this face.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Okay, I do have to put you guys on the BRB screen real quick. So give me just one moment, okay? I will be right back. Give me just like 5 minutes. Okay, super sorry about that, everyone. So just as an FYI, we're probably gonna have to get this stream finished up in about the next 15-20 minutes. I just got a call from my grandmother, and she just had surgery, and I'm gonna have to go. She needs some help. So I will have to... Is it still in here? I'm confused as to where this is. So we're gonna try to get this finished up, but I don't think I'm gonna finish the Archon quest today. I gotta be able to... Okay, this is a room. I would just pray to God, Lord, please open up the ground beneath me and swallow me. Yeah, that's like literally how I feel. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. So, sorry everyone, I probably will not be able to finish this part of the Archon quest this stream, but there's always next week. But I am gonna have to go make sure my grandmother's okay. Well, we're meeting in about an hour, so I can do another 15 to 20 minutes because it's not that far to her house. So it'll be okay. We're gonna at least finish up this bit of it. I just feel bad. I try really hard to at least finish one part of the Archon quest, if not both, but life just happened.
Well, great view, right?
Yeah, this view actually
I love
fucks.
coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here
Feel
you
that.
are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
You seem more like a really fucked up jumbled ball of mess, is what we're trying to say. Honestly, because I'm having to cut this a little bit short today, I may end up actually just doing another surprise Genshin stream tomorrow on YouTube. Because I want to know what happens.
Be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
Yeah, you're just as weird as literally everyone else.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eastly is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about children? Or their opinions on things?
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. And people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm literally more terrified of puppies than I am of you.
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Well, I did see the way you absolutely destroyed Ouroboros with one punch, and that was fucking spectacular.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
Yeah, say la vie though. Who gives a shit?
Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case.
You can just say he's stupid. That's fine.
Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth.
Okay, so tell me.
Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen.
What?
Capable of bringing about illness and misfortune.
What the fuck do you mean his soul is incomplete? How does that fucking work?
No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls.
What the fuck?
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
He's a child! What the fuck?
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process.
That is so fucked up.
I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life.
What the fuck?
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead.
That's so fucked.
In my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool?
Yeah, I agree, Coco. This is so fucking messed up.
It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put, he asks this question.
Oh,
would
fuck!
Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Fuck! Oh my god!
What? It's not his fault!
Alpaca! Sorry.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
That's so messed up.
You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
That's so fucked.
Drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good.
Yeah, but I don't think you should be drunk and this close to a ledge.
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Well, don't throw up on me. That's a great first step, actually.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
Peace out, bitch! Fuck.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
I swear to God, if you throw up on me, I will push you off this ledge myself, though.
The captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly, but she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now.
Oh, man, I hate to end it here.
Go to bed.
Okay. All right. I will have to, okay. Here's the plan, everybody. I have to go check on my grandmother, make sure she's doing okay and everything like that. So we're gonna end things here, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't wait until next week to figure out what shit's happening. So I am going to 1000% tomorrow at the same time, 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. I am gonna just do another genshin. I'm gonna just play more of this. I can't not do it. I know that's gonna be a lot of streams this week because I'm streaming on Twitch too tonight and tomorrow night. So I'm It's gonna be a lot of streams, but if you guys want to come check in with me again, I am gonna be streaming this again tomorrow just because I need to know what happens and I can't wait until next week. But yes, so my grandmother's fine. She's recovered. Her surgery went well. She's recovering. I'm just gonna go check on her. So I'll see you guys tomorrow if you guys can hang out and everything. And I'm so excited to see what happens. I have so many questions. And I'm still angry at the captain and Ouroboros, that little fucking twit. Alrighty, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.